now, two new teams vie for the NBA title.
This is the NBA on NBC. The 1996 NBA Finals.
And game one of the NBA Finals, the Seattle Supersonics and the Chicago Bulls.
Luke Longley on the opening tip, and it's controlled. Pippen going right at Payton. Matchup that Hannah referred to. Now they double up on Jordan. Harper is open for three. Harper. Sean Kemp with the room.
And that's no surprise.
And Kemp fires from deep. So Sean Kemp, who comes off these
has this kind of range. It's not unusual for him to be able to drill this shot. The nice thing about it is he's attacking direct.
For Seattle, it is their first trip to the NBA Finals since
the award that the Bulls didn't win. I thought Scotty should have won that award.
And Kemp has been up, and the Bulls only won for their first six. Johnson. Eldon Johnson getting down court, beating the Bulls, and the Sonics now.
Series.
Of the Sonics, who do not have a dominating center.
This is the first series in a long time that Luke Longley can say, hey,
throughout the playoffs. Now Kemp putting the move on.
Slow. Got a pass sharper than that.
Longley, very active here. Yes, several of Michael's teammates talked about the added pressure as Jordan comes up.
Guards, it's also the lack of execution by the Seattle Supersonics. If they have one weak spot in helping play, Hersey forced to force that shot.
Longley, very active here.
Is going to determine this series. Which one can lead their bench to the greatest performance?
Well, Michael Jordan with his first field goal.
That's a bad matchup with Rodman on Perkins for Chicago.
Pippen for three.
Harper's really slowing down Gary Payton on the advance of the ball.
Open shot for Perkins for three. Sam Perkins, deadly from three-point.
Right away, he knew that Perkins had that long look at an easy three for him.
Jordan, yes. Michael. Now Jordan going against Payton. Goes to the fadeaway. Oh, he wanted that shot. He wanted Gary Payton.
But Michael's eyes lit up when he saw Payton there. He wanted a piece.
So Jordan, after the slow start,
just two fouls for Luke Longley, excuse me.
And here's Askew with his first shot attempt. Minute and a half left. First quarter, here's Kemp. Sean Kemp on fire. Four by Jordan. Rebound, Kukoc. Kukoc twisting his way in mid-six from the field. Three-point shot went astray. And the tip is put home.
Take Dennis inside, punish him.
And here is Kukoc. Tony just beating the 24. And the Bulls now lead emotionally for Gary Payton, dealing with his sister's suicide attempt. Sean Kemp now with 11 points. Turnover on that 3-second call. Nice move by Payton. And for Gary Payton, it is
Randy Brown in there to stop that.
Pippen inside and then able to hit on the follow. Perkins, yes, and And it counts. A beautiful move going.
Sam Perkins can score from three-point land, can score in the post. When you go right at Dennis Rodman, it does.
By Chicago. Perkins with the good look. And hits again.
In transition, Gary Payton will find Sam Perkins. Looked like Sam had to shuffle his feet to get his balance there, but he's feeling the rhythm.
He's looking to win this thing on his own. They're down by 4, Marv.
And as you say that, Michael unleashes from three-point range.
Well, in the last series in the conference final against Orlando, every time Phil Jackson called on
Points to lead the Bulls over the Magic.
But Marv, this is a shot out of the triangle offense, which Phil Jackson tells us he wants Michael to stay in because it makes it so much more difficult for George Just the isolation plays.
Bulls foul called on Hopper. Gary Payton. He missed his. And here's Longley. 10 points.
And the nice assist to Harper that time.
Yes. Sean Kemp with 13 points. Pippen on the glass. Rebound stuffed by Hopper. And Ron Hopper has been doing it. 9 points for Hopper. Here's Hawkins. Nice move off the dribble by Burkowski. Pace on the three. And then heaves it back the other way. And an ocean to a drive lane. Hawkins able to knock it down. And Jordan is being guarded by Wingate. Jordan to the front.
By the perimeter defense, which is terrific for Seattle. Gary Payton can't control him, can't keep him in the corner, but there's nobody up top. There's nobody coming from the weak side to knock something down.
That is waved off. So Sean Kemp, high man for Seattle with 18. Michael Jordan with 18-12 of his 18 in the second quarter. A physical second quarter. The Bulls are up by 5. Bob Costas and the Prudential halftime report right after these messages. At 5 as this third quarter gets underway.
Smash that ball through the hoop.
Jordan getting right to it.
Well, once the ball went into Michael Jordan, quick repost, and Seattle's defense not quick enough to match it.
Now the matchup is Longley guarding Kemp, and Kemp with 20 points. Number 4.
Well, the experiment in the first half with Detlef Schrempf having the initial assignment on Michael Jordan did not work defensively. It certainly didn't help Detlef's offense as well. Here we see Sean Kemp.
6. Nice move by Ron Hopper. 11 for Hopper. It's the Bulls 57.
Across the middle here, Irvin Johnson is right there at 7 feet tall. It looked like Rodman held him down there.
That's why he was slow. They can get down so low.
Pippen looking for the steal. Here's Schrempf. Schrempf with the rebound
and fired a perfect football touchdown pass to Scottie Pippen, who actually caught that thing with one hand and almost pounded for a second play.
Matt, compare that play and the fact that it took about 2 seconds.
Nate McMillan telling me he's just in too much pain because of the back injury. To go for the rest of the day is going to make a determination tomorrow.
In the first half, did not attempt a field goal. Payton with a pretty move going. Glass heard the report.
That's a major loss, and also with Burkowski already ejected. Pippen from downtown.
Long stretch of time, both players working very hard for position, and I think a good job of officiating, letting the big men bang around in there until finally a little touch.
Lenny Wilkins, it seems in a previous life. Kukoc off the good lead pass.
He's unable to get anything done, and then so little creativity. Gary Payton's giving the ball up too quick.
And Schrempf hits the third.
Well, so much for Dennis Rodman not attacking Sean Kemp. It just shows you how aware
on the post play from the perimeter guys.
But Sean Kemp within one.
Shaky offensive lineup for Chicago right now. Pippen the only creator.
And Scottie Pippen knocks down. Well, Dennis Rodman in trouble with 5 personal fouls, and he is upset. We've talked with Dennis about his intense desire.
Matchup for Sean Kemp now against Tony Kukoc. Detlef Schrempf finding the range in the second half.
And the game felt that that ball was last touched by the Sonics. Rejection by Pippen.
Up into the chest of Michael at every opportunity and making physical contact. And there, Jordan and Payton just swatting away at each other. And the offside official, Bennett Salvador, spotted it.
as possible. Apparently, the NBA.com.
Detlef Schrempf has worked his way back into this game with a terrific third quarter.
Oh, beautiful kick by Wennington to start the fourth quarter. The ball. Kukoc with a gorgeous move, standing his way, and it leads to a timeout.
When you don't double team, Detlef Schrempf unable to just do anything against Tony Kukoc, finally having his way at the basket.
Kukoc, a three.
Tony Kukoc on the perimeter.
Perkins for three. But the Sonics hang in. He has 5 shots before that jumper by Perkins. Kukoc.
Michael Jordan is going to take over. Well, right now, it's Tony Kukoc taking over. 2 3-pointers, and a little while ago, a beautiful move inside. But Tony Kukoc is feeling it. His jumper. Want to get the ball to Kukoc, the man with the hot hands.
Here is Kemp. Sean Kemp, 9 of 12 from the field. This is only game number 1. The steal by Hawker. One that will be shown time and time again. Nice move, Gary Payton with 9 points, and the Bulls now lead 93-84. Oh, picked off by Kemp, and here's Payton. Well, Longley had that pass telegraphed.
Throughout this ballgame, taking care of it. 6'11", Sam Perkins taking it away from the best player on the planet, Michael Jordan. And there's that post move by Gary Payton, and coming in this second half.
Open look for Auburn, and gave it up. Rodman back on the floor playing with 5 fouls, but the Bulls now lead 95-86.
Ability for Chicago.
Kukoc from Jordan. 12 of his 18 here in the fourth. Harper has had an outstanding night with the steal.
Michael Jordan in transition, finding his teammates who are all running the floor. Big men just out hustling the Sonics right now. And then Harper has been in the passing lanes all night long. No answer for Seattle. They're forced to the bench again. After a quiet game 3 against Orlando, comes back with 45 in the closer.
Oh, nice move, but came up with air. And here is Payton.
So the book has been hot throughout, but they haven't been able to capitalize on that. And Gary Payton has struggled offensively.
Oh, Michael Jordan with a high arcing. Look out, Rodman just went down. Joe Crawford taking a long look.
A totally unnecessary play. All of them hooked up there. Frustration by Sean Kemp. Just let that one go. You got to play above the antics of Dennis Rodman, who incites the
40 seconds remaining in the game. Jordan, yes, in dramatic fashion. And the Bulls now hearing it from the crowd. They're on their feet at the United Center. Michael Jordan with 28 points. Scottie Pippen with 21. Tony Kukoc with 18. Ron Harper 15. Luke Longley 14. Sean Kemp leading the Sonics with 32. And the Bulls have won game 1, 107-90. We'll be